Good morning, one and all, and welcome to another Peakbagger series. We're going to do a few different ones today, or at least the next few days. Today we're going to try to bag Wheeler Peak, which is off of California 4, past Lake Alpine, and this is the trailhead, if you will. It's Woodchuck Basin Trailhead, and you might be able to spot a few ridges over there. Wheeler Peak is roughly in this general area over here. So yeah, come on, join me. A little snowshoeing trip on a beautiful, gorgeous blue day. Let's see how this goes. I parked overnight right before the gates that close Ebbets Pass Scenic Byway during winter months. Caltrans would open them a week later. But today, I'd have to walk 1.3 miles to the trailhead. Woodchuck Basin. Climb the mountains and get their good tidings. Nature's peace will flow into you as sunshine flows into trees. The wind will blow their own freshness into you, and the storms their energy, while cares will drop off like autumn leaves. John Muir, 1901. Whew, words to live by right there. Looks like Mokelumne Wilderness. And Wheeler is 8,677 feet. The snowshoe tracks that I saw at the trailhead ended fairly quickly, so I had to break trail myself and headed up a draw, which is a low notch between two high points. The snow was deep until I emerged from the forest and began climbing to get to the top of a ridge. Once on top, I followed my GPX route towards an exposed rock field and caught sight of my goal, the rocky pinnacle that has both the Wheeler benchmark and the high point of the area, Peak 9115. A benchmark is a geological survey marker, identified as a round golden shield with official data imprinted on it. It is the ultimate thing that you're trying to find as a peakbagger. These are usually found at the summit, lodged in concrete. But today, I would walk over the benchmark and head towards the highest point I could find. The approach was easy enough, and I read that there would be a bit of rock scrambling to gain the summit, so I was glad to have my gloves and ice axe. This type of rock is fun to climb, but can be loose, so caution is needed. National Forests. Stanislaus National Forest, to be specific. Speaking of specific, the Pacific Southwest region. Top of Wheeler Peak. It's about just under 9,000 feet. I guess Calaveras County, off Highway 4, Ebbets Pass. Good Lord, gorgeous. I mean, the visibility is insane. This is about after a good, could be 5 to 10 inches of snow. Just hit, what, a day and a half ago. This is crazy. I mean, you have to climb down here, scramble, over that rock cropping, and then it gets a little easier, and then it's, yeah. Wheeler Peak's actually a pretty cool peak. The moss and the lichen is definitely really cool too. Has a little color. Yeah. There's my approach from all the way over there. That's that bare scree field right there. That's Lake Alpine Resort over there. And that might be Mount Reba over there. All right. Going down. Okay, we got a bit of wind right now, but we just finished bagging the peak, and we're coming back down. We split off from the trail that we were using, and we're actually going to head down this whole ridge line, which is really cool. I love ridges because I love wind. But yeah, something to keep in mind is obviously pay attention to wind gusts and take. Like I have a wind shirt on. There's all kinds of things that can protect you from wind shear, which almost feels like a sunburn after the day's over. So yeah, it's a little bit of a safety tip for you. Wheeler Peak, if you try to gain it from the ridge, which I'll find out if that's fairly easy or difficult. Obviously I came up through this valley here. There's that wall that I thought was really cool, but once I got to the top, it wasn't that cool. It's still pretty cool, but it's not that cool. And then we just basically walked up and bagged the peak. Now we're coming down this ridge line, which pretty much, you know, it's like a wall blocking this side and that side, so pretty interesting. just love landscape. This is really good, by the way, to orient yourself. You know, do landscape features. You know, understand how the map looks both on paper and in person, seeing the contours and the hills and the valleys and all that stuff. So good orientation. And now for your moment of Zen. We made it down to the road pretty fast, and then decided to follow the road like we did to get to the trailhead. We followed that back the same way, and then right before where I've camped, I've peeled off and I'm heading up Inspiration Point. But this is interesting. So I'm at, well, you might be able to tell, I'm at the steep part. But look, there's Wheeler Peak. Way back there. Kind of gives you an idea of how far I've come. But my goal now is to, geez, pretty much head up, straight up. And Inspiration Point is over there. So. And then I'm done for the day. Whew. Somebody was motivated to get up here. It's So I got to the top of, well, I'm not there yet, but I'm at the plateau of Inspiration Point. I'm not going back the same way I came. Look at this. Welcome to Inspiration Point. How did this place get its name? Gorgeous, flat, completely 360, gorgeous views. Camping area. Although, I don't know, I'm sure you can camp up here. Just hunker down. Look at that. Ooh, Wheeler Peak. But, nice spot.